Hi again. Can you hear me now? Okay, we're back. Let's see if people can hear me now. Yeah. Okay, sorry guys, we had some technical weirdness. My phone rang like an idiot, and anyway. Okay, so let's recap. 14 ounces of chocolate into the shoe mold, move it around. Then we set it up for about 5 minutes in the freezer, and we took it out of the freezer, and we did the same thing again. So a second coat. That's it. This is just melted candy coating. It's called chocolate coating wafers. So this one now is going to go back in the freezer. But first we take our palette knife and we scrape off this edge. That's the most important part of this. Because if chocolate wraps around the edge, see how it came over here and it's over the edge? If it wrapped completely, when I try to take this apart, it's going to pull the shoe apart. And so you just have to make sure that there's no chocolate connecting from inside to outside. And we're going to throw this back in the freezer again. There you go, my dear. Okay, let me clear all this stuff out quick. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Had to wash hands. Okay, so we're back. So we've got, any of you that haven't been here yet, this is what we're doing today. I'm showing you how to use my very sexy platform shoe chocolate mold, which makes me so happy. And we're going to play around with that. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to make this little candy bar plaque that we have in this one. So, okay. Let me get this out of the way. So sorry about that, guys. Messy. Okay, so this is molded from our candy bar mold. I put, I added Heat Bar and pecans because that's what I had in my cupboard. And now we've got a stay put stencil on here, and we're gonna airbrush it, which is very exciting because I didn't know until yesterday that our stay put stencils, I knew that they worked with our airbrush, but I didn't know that they worked on chocolate, which makes sense because this is airbrush color for chocolate and other things. But every time something works, you just got to make a little happy dance. So with these, it's very heavily pigmented. So you can see all that pigment's on the bottom and the top is just kind of clearish. So to shake it, but before you use our airbrush color, you always want to get in here and give it a stir. So you'll see that? That's stuck on there? That's pigment. And so you just gotta stir it around until that unclumps. Almost. There you go. So there's no clumps on the paintbrush anymore. And then I'm gonna throw this over here, put the lid back on, and give it a shake. This stuff works with any airbrush as long as it is a 0.5 or larger needle. So if you have a dinky doodle, you need the large airbrush pen, and then it works like a charm. If you have, like I have, a Pache, it works with pretty much any of them, except for the Talon, which is, it's called a fine airbrush on purpose. So this is the beginner airbrush set. Again, I cannot express to you how much I really recommend having an airbrush on site. Once you have it, you won't know how you lived without it, for cakes, for cookies, for everything. And I cannot say enough about Pache. They back their product. If something goes wrong, you can send it in and they'll repair it and send it back to you. They're a fabulous company. And we sell them. So if you looked on Pache's website, you'd probably be overwhelmed because it's for everybody from like people that airbrush cars and do hot rods and stuff to cake is a very small part of their business. So what I did was I went and I put together 2 different kits and some other brushes that are all perfectly suited for doing cakes. And this one The beginner airbrush kit is my favorite. I've never strayed from it. It just does everything. So anyway, so we're gonna turn that on. And this is mixed. And so let's see, it worked yesterday. Let's see if it'll work live. Don't work with animals, children, or cake. All right.
You have 4 hands today.
Jenna's got that. Okay. I'm going to test it here. It's like a baby bottle. Let's see. There we go. So, okay, see? Nice and gold. The trick with this, it dries almost as soon as it hits you. So you have to work faster. It's going to dry on the stencil. So I'm going to just hit it. Okay. Gonna airbrush this sucker.
I like your airbrushing song.
Thank you. I try. New song for everything over here. Okay. So we're just gonna get it really good, and I can load it up because it's stuck to it. So hopefully we're good. We're just gonna spill airbrush color all over, and hopefully, please. Yes. Look at that bad boy. Woo! And look at that shine, babies. So sexy gold on chocolate with these bad boys. That just makes me so stupidly happy.
That looks so shiny.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's edible.
I know, and it's completely edible. Completely edible. So I shouldn't be holding it up that much. It's gonna start running. But I was just so excited. So yeah, best mom ever. Cool. Okay, so that is one of the things we're gonna put in the chocolate shoe. And now, for the sake of time, we're gonna try and unmold it. It's really, really incredibly too early to unmold this shoe. So if it breaks, we got about a 50-50 shot that it's gonna break or not break. But I don't want you guys to have to sit here for another 25 minutes just waiting for this. So we're gonna try, but never fear, because I have another one that I made yesterday that we can use as backup. But again, it's live. I can't control these things. I'm gonna try. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is our mold. It's filled up. Feeling lucky?
How long do you normally advise to put it in the freezer? Well,
I
fridge normally, right?
I'll put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes and then do the second coat. And then I usually let it sit in there for a good half hour just to play it safe. But we'll find out. Maybe I've been waiting too long. Okay, so again, the most important thing is make sure that this part is scraped off. If it's grabbing around it, you're gonna have trouble. And now we're gonna just try it. Okay, I need all the good juju you can send my way. Ready?
Drum roll.
Good vibes,
My
kids.
best drum roll.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. There we go. There's our shoe. Okay, it came right out. Maybe that's the way to do it. Maybe 10 minutes in the freezer and another, 10 minutes in the freezer? Okay, this is always the scariest part. And there we go, kitties. We got a beaut. Isn't she gorgeous?
So shiny.
She is one sexy girl. Okay. Oh, that worked. Okay, so I've been doing it too long, my whole life. So 10 minutes in the freezer, second coat, another 10 minutes in the freezer. It depends on your freezer. I mean, the thing is, when you start to pop it open, if it's resisting, chuck it back in. You saw how easy that just fell open for me. And so if it's doing that, or if it's sticking or anything like that, that means you got more time. So it'll tell you. It's a very zen way of decorating. Anyway, so this is our girl.
Getting lots of nices and wows and
this mold that did this, that created this miraculous shoe, as well as the stiletto version, the librarian version, they're both on sale for 25% off. I'm running it. When am I running it? I'm running it through tomorrow, possibly through the weekend. I can't remember. So curry. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, normally, I'll melt some more chocolate and I'll stick it on here. So now we've got a pear, but I'm not gonna bore you with melting it and sticking it onto the board. See you, little friend. Hi. Now we're gonna decorate this one. Okay, so I wanna show you first how we did, how we did the glitter to get this one. God, I love that. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna show you that method, but I'm not. It's gonna be boring if you just sit here and watch me paint something all this whole time. So I'll just do it on the back side, which is the good side of your. I'll do it on the back, and then we can move on to what we were thinking to try today. Because as is typical with a live, we're going to do something that we've never done before because we like to make sure that there's all sorts of ways that we can screw things up. But this is how we did the glitter. You just brush a tiny bit of edible glitter on here. Edible glue. And then that's why it's attached to the board, so you can do this. And then you just tap a tiny bit glitter, and you'll see it'll stick.
So pretty.
And that's it. So it sticks and it's gorgeous. And you just keep doing that. And you'll cover the whole shoe and it'll be absolutely gorgeous. But that's very boring to watch. So what we decided today we're going to try, we've never done this before, we're going to try and do like a decoupage. Because Mother's Day is coming up. Let's do something kind of mom and lovely. And so I have this this sheet, which is a printed icing sheet, and it already looks decoupage, so we were thinking we can cut it apart and put pieces on here and make it look like kind of a decoupage shoe. This is the one I wanted to use. It's especially for Mother's Day, so you see you can cut out the little squares, but you can also cut out the tags that have little Happy Mother's Day on them. And so then you could do, this and a tag and all the wonderful things. But unfortunately, someone bought my last one. I'm getting more in on Friday. But so I can't take this because this is in a bin. Who is this going to?
Christina. That one belongs to Christina.
This one belongs to Christina. So I can't open it. That would be rude. So anyway, this is the one I want to do this with, but I can't. That goes to Christina. That took a lot of restraint because that's the one I wanted to use. But I think this is going to be super cool too. We made it for like weddings and stuff was the idea, but we all love our mom, so we're good.
Yeah, I might have to take this shoe. I think my mom decoupaged our entire house when I was growing up.
Oh, that's right.
She would love it.
Jenna's mom, Mama Kay, was a decoupage freak. It was gorgeous.
The amount of Mod Podge in our house.
Yeah. Do you guys know Mod Podge? Do you remember? I can smell it. Mm-hmm. I can remember that is a very distinct smell that brings me right back to like kindergarten and first grade. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
We love you, Mama Kay, if you're watching.
I'm gonna give her this shoe.
Yeah. I hope she's not watching because this is gonna be your Mother's Day present. Okay. So this is just one of our icing sheets. And I'm just going to cut it randomly and see if this works. I think it's probably going to attach just fine, but we don't know. So let's find out. So I'm going to cut like here. It already is layered and looks decoupage for you on this. So I'm going to cut along some of those lines and see so that it'll still overlap like that. Okay, so I think that's a little big, so cut it in half, see what we can do. Okay, I'm just gonna cut more of this. We need some flowers.
I have the flowers.
I should have had Mama Kay as a guest today.
Oh,
She could have decoupaged for us.
I loved it.
So some flowers, what's this? Ooh, something in French. Something in French is always good. French makes things better. Okay, look at that. And, okay. Fabrique du chocolat.
Ooh, Roxy and Rich as well.
Oh, hi, Roxy and Rich. We love your stuff. We think you're super great. And, oh, they could speak French for me.
That's true. They probably know what you just said.
They probably know. Yeah. Well, there you go. Should have had them come. Okay. So, little pieces. Okay. I want this rose right here. Anyway, so I think this probably would be enough to do probably around 6 shoes, 1 sheet. So it is something that if you're, if you're making these to sell for Mother's Day, I think you got plenty of room for margin in there, especially with how cheap these shoe molds are right now. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try it. I'm just gonna take the back of this. We're gonna brush it with a little tiny bit, a little bit. Don't go globbing it on there. It's not ketchup. And let's see how it works. And we're gonna just like stick it. That's super cute. Look at that. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cute. Let's get it tucked in there. Okay, there. So we got like, oh, this is gonna be super cute. This is gonna be super cute. Okay. Let's take some more. That one. That's pretty. Piece there. And just take off the backing. They're coming off the backing because we're in Minnesota and it's dry here.
Winter hasn't given up on us.
Yeah, no. It's still like 44 degrees. My lord. I started my dahlia bulbs inside and Jenna's. She's got a sunny lot, so I made her take dahlias. Anyway, I've started them inside and it's absolutely ridiculous. Their poor little things are growing better in my living room than they do in the always better in my living room than they do outside. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around so I can see what I'm doing. Let's put one. Okay. I was mostly concerned about whether this would work on curves, and so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if I wet this, do I have to make relief cuts? See, we need a decoupager here. So I think if I just cut. There. Uh-oh, here comes the mister. Usually comes in when I swore to tell me to stop swearing. Did I swear? Nope, he's walking through. He's playing it cool. Okay.
Someone wants to know, is that just a plain old sugar sheet?
It is a, what is it? It's a printed, it's an icing sheet. So these are meant to be printed. We sell them already printed. We also sell them not printed if you have an edible printer. And it's what you use when you want to stick something to a buttercream cake, and then it like becomes one with the cake. And so I misuse them all the time.
Tell Annalise already took care of us.
About the size?
Somebody wanted to know the size, but it's about 7 inches tall by 6 inches wide.
Okay, this shoe is about 7 inches tall by 6 inches wide. It's, what do you think, about a size 5?
My foot would not fit in this, I know that.
Okay, Jenna's foot would not fit in. Mine wouldn't either, but it's probably around maybe size 4. It's pretty, but it's a beast. I mean, I'll hold it up to me so it's big as round head. It's 3/4 of my head. Okay. This is cute.
The dimensions are listed in the product description.
Oh, they are. Okay, thank you, Annalise.
And she threw those in the chat.
Oh, good. She just put those in the chat for you guys if you want to see the actual dimensions. So, okay. And again, in the interest of not making you guys spend your entire day with me, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Check up. But anyway, this is exciting. It's working. I like it. It's neat. Let's see if we can do one that folds over. It folds over. Yeah, this is some pretty cool stuff. So you could, in theory, if you were an actual like really good decoupager, you could cover the whole thing if you wanted, because it is bending well enough for me that I can just do whatever I want to it. So that's kind of exciting. Let's see. I'll do one overlap so we have an overlap so we can look at it. I have to wet you a little bit more. Okay. Here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. And then, if any of you have seen my videos of late, you will know, look at that, it bends right over a curve. I'm very impressed with this. So, like, I just had to go right around this curve, and it handles it really well. So, this is kind of cute. Any of you that know me and have seen any of my videos, you will know that I do almost nothing without edible gold leaf. Because why not? Hey, Jenna, do we have a tweezers anywhere? So what I'm going to do on this is I'm just going to take my smaller paintbrush. I'm going to paint a few spots.
Do you have a paintbrush bucket at your house?
I do.
I think it's in there.
Uh-oh.
I'll grab them.
Okay, thank you. Jenna's going to grab me a tweezers out of stock because I think I screwed that up and I left those at my house. So I'm just going to paint a couple of spots with edible glue. And it's perfectly clear, so I have no idea where it is now. So we're going to guess. Maybe. Ooh. Those. Okay, I'm going to try and guess where I put it. And hopefully, I think there's some here. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it's tricky. It's tricky little stuff. Oh, that's a good one. That's a big chunk. Okay, put a little bit of this. Okay. I think I had some stickiness up here. You can see it'll grab it. Let's see. I think I had some here. Oh, shoot. Okay, go. There you go. There you go.
Somebody had their gold leaf. She said she used some, not ours. But they changed color the next day. Have you ever had that issue?
I've never had mine do that.
And you've had that little jar forever, too.
I've had this. This is another thing. Okay, so buy one of these for the love of God. I've used this same thing on like every video that you see that I've done the gold leaf on, which is pretty much every video for the last year and a half. I've used from this jar and it's still like totally full. The stuff is amazing. But yeah, I've not seen, with this brand, I have not seen any discoloration issues. So that's good to know that happens every once in a while. It's sad.
Saying it definitely shouldn't do that. So I wonder what maybe theirs was.
Maybe it had
fake.
some alloy or, something. I would imagine maybe pure silver leaf could tarnish. But gold leaf should not. So that's kind of fun. So we got a little bit of. Oh, yeah, that's that. Mama Kay is gonna like this. Yeah.
You're taking her. If you could have given her that gold flake back 20 years ago,
your whole house would have been gold flaked. Okay, I'm gonna do one more piece. Whole new level of decoupage, people. This is so artsy craftsy time. I'm just digging on this. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more piece here. I'm gonna do a little right over that one for fun, and then we'll be good. Okay. So anyway, you could play with this all day. I would if it wasn't alive. But I know you guys actually have things to do. So
yeah, that's so cute.
It is. It's just such a sassy little thing, man. I just love it. Do some right over this piece too. Okay. So that's where we're at with this one, which is kind of cool. I think that the ideas that we have about 5 minutes before we go live are always our best ideas. If you didn't see last week we were playing around with these, which you dip in chocolate. They're pretty neat. They're chocolate leaf formers. You dip them in chocolate, and then you put them on wax paper, lift a little, and pull, and they make chocolate leaves. But right before we decided, well, wouldn't that be awesome if you could use it almost like a perfectly shaped leaf and do it in rows on the cake. So check out our site, search chocolate leaf former, and you'll see the cake that we made live last week. It's super cool, and it's like way more useful. I mean, I love the chocolate leaves. Don't get me wrong. I bought these for that. But now I love it when you can misuse a tool and you have two purposes for it. So check out those. Okay. Anyway, so this is where we're at with this little lovely from Mama Kay. And then we're gonna just fill it. Now again, you can fill it with anything you want. So you can fill it with, I would personally, if I had the time, I would have whipped up some Max with our Mac mix yesterday, but I was otherwise occupied. So, but Max, if you want to cheat, truffles are always a good thing. So I'm gonna throw a little bit. Throw some. You can. It holds a lot too. So, like, holds a lot. So yeah, I might not have enough truffles. Oh, here, we'll put a blue one down at the bottom because it doesn't match. Here, blue. Okay, yeah, so that holds a ton of truffles. Oh, strawberries, chocolate dipped strawberries.
No, that'd be good.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have to put our best mom ever in here. So what I had to do on mine, let's see. Oh, actually, it doesn't need to be cut. Okay. Was that in there?
Yeah, just more down.
I cut the corner off of mine.
It kind of blocks a little of the text.
Yeah. How about that?
Perfect.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, and this is the best part. Okay, edible fabric or an icing sheet will do this. So okay. So see how we did the leopard skin? That's edible fabric in this one. So again, pole dancer. This is
very sweet.
I should have done this on the librarian one.
Well, I still like it.
I think it's true.
Balances it out.
That's true. You can be a librarian who pole dances at night. That's what this one is. Anyway, so we're gonna do we need to figure out what we want to put. This is gonna be Brian telling me to stop saying pole dancer. Okay, so we have to figure out what we want to do with these little fans, like for this one, because clearly leopard skin ain't gonna cut it for Mama K. So let's vote. I got 4. We're gonna vote. We're gonna give it the first one to get 2 votes in the comments is the one we're gonna do. So okay, I have antique writing, white lace, black lace, wow. Go.
And then someone asked if we sell the shoe mold. I'm guessing they came on later, but yes, we
Yes.
do sell it, and it is on sale.
Yes, we sell the shoe mold.
And Annalise put the link in the whatever it's called.
Link is in the comments.
Thank
So you can copy and paste. This is
we got 2 white laces.
Oh, 2 white laces. That was fast. I was gonna do the cake of the week in the meanwhile.
2 antiques after that.
Oh,
another white lace,
okay.
another antique writing.
Okay. Ooh, it's
black
battling.
lace.
It's battling. And then this is
You're welcome, dem cakes now.
This is more traditional stiletto. This one's platform, the one that we use today. They are both on sale for 25% off for sure through Thursday. I can't remember how long we set that sale up. But when they're gone, they're gone. So it takes us a while to get them back in. Okay, so white lace wins. Okay. Yeah, that is. I think that, yeah.
It does.
For this one, it's perfect. It's either this or the vintage writing, I think, is where I was going with it. So I'm going to open this. Now this one is edible fabric, so it's a little softer than the printed icing sheet. So honestly, I kind of use the 2 interchangeably for the most part. Because when the icing sheet first comes off, it's really soft too. So if you just have to work faster with the icing sheet than with the edible fabric. And the icing sheet will dry where the edible fabric will remain squishy and wonderful. So, they have their purposes. But there's one. So, all right. We'll just cut some shapes. We'll just kind of like zigzag this a little bit. hard to do.
Someone's asking about possibly doing the platform portion of the shoe in a different color chocolate. So I'm guessing just the...
Oh, the very bottom, the
heel.
You could do the heel in a different color. It's difficult to do by the nature of this mold, because when you fill it, I guess you could.
You just have to let that set up?
You would just have to let that set up. But what I would do, and what I planned on doing if I decided to do like a black heel on it or something, Poppy paints for chocolate. It paints perfectly on chocolate, and that's going to give you more control than trying to like get it to set up perfectly and in that rim. So that's what I would do. I would do it after the fact. Or you could tape it off and use our airbrush color for chocolate as well. But that is definitely a job for Poppy paints if I ever saw one. Okay. Okay. You guys see the glitter in my hair from yesterday? Okay. There. Excellent. Thank you. One more of these up. So again, even this, like, I'm gonna use maybe 1/6 of a sheet of edible fabric on this. So if you're running a business, these, none of these things are you're not gonna have to use a whole thing on any one of these. So this kind of there-ish. And I need a chocolate to hold it in. So anyway, that's our... Oh, here we go. We got a little white lace. We got our decoupage. This is very sweet. I love this stuff. The things that sheer terror will do to you 6 minutes before a live. Pretty impressive. So anyway, so that's our 2 options for today. But yes, you can do this with anything. You can paint these with Poppy paints. This is Poppy paints. This is formulated specifically for chocolate. We sell them in different sets. We sell the black alone because you always need the black for everything. And so that's what I would paint it with if it were me. So what we're gonna do, see, truffle down. Okay. Well, that's not perfect, but you get the gist, right? Okay. So what we're gonna do is, yeah. We're going to give this one away. I hate to do it because it's just, I love the thing so much. I'm going to give away my beloved platform shoe mold.
We'll wash it first.
Maybe not.
Zeddy36 says they are so beautiful.
Aren't they gorgeous, Zeddy? I love them so much. So we're going to do, okay, wait, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write down a number. And Jenna's going to write down a number. Jenna's writing down a number. And, okay, she's got one down. So the X person that shares the high heel emoji is going to get this. We'll mail it to you. And I'm not telling you what number it is. You're just going to have to start sharing. Okay, so that's that. And while we're waiting for that many people to share high heel emojis, we're going to move on to our cake/cookie, in this case, of the week. You can see I spilled airbrush color on it, but I'm going to move my lovelies here. Okay, this one is by these cookies, and hands off to you cookie people. I don't know how you do it. If I put that much work into a cookie and somebody just bit into it, I would turn violent. But this is Sweet and Spanglish. Sweet and Spanglish, if you're watching, I am in awe of you. And Sweet and Spanglish used our gold royal icing, our edible gold royal icing on these. Aren't those gorgeous cookies? So if you're watching, Sweet and Spanglish, give us a shout out, say hi in the comments, and we're going to send you a gift card. Because these are absolutely gorgeous. Have you guys tried our gold royal? It's amazing. It's just like one of my favorite. Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay.
Paula's Place for Cakes is the winner.
Paula's Cake, what?
Paula's Place for cakes.
Okay, Paula's place for cakes is number 11 for the stiletto. And we're going to send this your way after it has had a bath. Cool. So I think this was kind of fun. Again, the stay puts are my big discovery. They're not just for cookies. They work beautifully on anything that you want them to stick to. And that coupled with our airbrush color for chocolate works amazingly well on any smooth chocolate surface. So that was a big coup for the day. Big discovery. And then the other order of business is any of you guys that are going to SoFlo this weekend, look for me and the mister. Hey.
What?
Get your butt over here. Oh, no.
Paula says thank you. We also got a hi from California. You're awesome.
Ooh.
Cakes to celebrate.
Hi, California. Thank you. Okay, this is Brian. Look for these 2 mugs at SoFlo. We're gonna be walking around. We're not setting up a stand because it's gonna be our what anniversary is it, Goo?
10th maybe?
Yeah. It's gonna be our 2nd wedding anniversary.
Starts with a 2. I'm not exactly.
27.
You want me to math? What year did you guys get married again?
Yeah, I think it's 27.
Someone says
So,
hi, Brian.
so we're gonna be there on. We're gonna fly in on our 27th wedding anniversary on Saturday, and we're going to the gala thing that night because that's fun. Except for the having to wear uncomfortable shoes that I'm not so cool on, guys. But then Sunday we will be walking the show all day, and we are going to have gift certificates in our pocket, and our collective pocket. Because when you're married for 27 years, you only get to share one pocket between the two. Anyway, so if you come up to us and you say the magic word, which I thought should be Pussy Willow because I think it's funny, and Brian didn't. So if you say Pussy Willow or Flamingo to us, you're going to get to pick from the envelopes. And what are the denominations we have? Come on, don't be shy. Come on. Gift cards. What do we got?
There's going to be 5s.
Get over here.
10s.
$5 ones.
10s.
$10 ones.
I don't know, 20. I'm doing them.
$20 ones. And we're doing
50. We got some 50s.
Yeah,
too.
we got some 50s in there.
Yeah. Yep.
So find us and pick an envelope, and we'll have gift cards in there for people to buy things like chocolate shoe molds and stay put stencils. Oh, the stay put stencils are also on sale. The Mother's Day one is also on sale for 25% off, and you still have plenty of time to get it in time for Mother's Day. We're shipping pretty quick over here right now. Jenna's rocking it out. Antiques.
Just me, by myself.
Just Jenna. She's part alien. Anyway, so I think that's it for today. This was kind of fun, guys. Let me know if there's any questions. I will take those. Come on over, Teeks.
Oh, no,
Come say hi. This is Teeks.
Hi, everybody.
Teeks works in. He's our go-to back there, man.
You're in great
hands. He has fingers
hands.
in everything.
You are in great hands.
He's a fabulous boy. We loves our Teeks. We loves our Teeks.
Oh, we can tell Anne Marie 85 that yes, we do deliver to Ireland.
Oh, yes, Anne Marie. We deliver to Ireland.
Zeddy says she loves you guys.
And all of you.
Thanks, that was amazing. You're getting lots of lovely comments.
All of you European types. We have just added a new shipping method. What is it called?
Connect Plus.
She's laughing at something.
I think if you just do, somebody said Teeks.
Teeks, you a fan.
See you, Elise. I think on our website, if you just do FedEx International, but you'll get a cheaper option.
Okay, so anyway, that has been a problem for us for a long time, shipping to Europe, shipping overseas in general. We have a new shipping method that is FedEx that will pop up for you that is significantly less expensive. So keep that in mind. It's not, if
you've been to Canada and stuff too.
If you've tried before and gotten to the checkout and was like, yeah, I'm not spending that much for shipping, give it another shot because we've got some really good shipping methods. We've been begging our FedEx guy for some help. So FedEx gals, what?
Not everybody gets it cheaper, but most people.
Not everybody. So like if you live in some remote area of Australia,
The middle of Australia.
you're gonna still be in a little bit of trouble. But you know, for the most part, it's gonna bring shipping costs down. So anyway, next week I will not be here, but I think Jenna is gonna do a live and spend some time here with you. So come over, Jenna. She's the one I'm always talking to. So Jenna and her passenger are going to be doing the live next week and answer any questions you guys have and maybe show off some fun new stuff.
Yeah.
We haven't figured out. She'll decide.
Well, they'll be gone, so I'll find something really cool to give away. Cause
Oh!
what are they gonna do?
I like it. A reference. Yeah. So she's just gonna give away everything while I'm gone. And I'm sure that she will come up with something fabulous to do between 5 and 7 minutes before the live, because that's how we do. So thank you guys for joining. It was super fun to see all you guys. I still can't believe anybody tunes in to watch this. But we love you, and we super fun. Oh, there's Jenna. Oh, you've got a fan too. Everybody's got fans. Okay,
Yeah.
Love you all. If you're going to SoFlo, find us. We want to give you a hug in person, and have a good week, guys. You'll see Jenna next Wednesday.